Wait, do you see it? Because if I'm right, this canvas is giving away its identity. 6 new sections of the mystery canvas are being revealed in this video, including letters that might spell a name. And if I'm right about this Rokkari Patch Kid might be hiding in plain sight. So look closely. Do you see who it is yet? Let's figure it out together. Hey, hi, hello, and howdy. I'm Mushmallow, and you are.
Sign down.
And you are. Well, you're you. And we're back here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting for another installment of Figure It Out Friday. And it's been a while since we've had one of these episodes and since we've seen this canvas. Life got to lifing, and we had to take a break for holidays and a big event, and then
Me.
somebody is recovering from a back surgery, and so this canvas had to take a back burner seat. And now we are kind of getting a little bit by bit, back to normal. And with that comes the return of some of our favorite series like Figure It Out Friday. For those of you who maybe haven't seen an episode of Figure It Out Friday, I'll try to remember to link in the iCard up here the very first episode of this where we did the first 7 sections. And here they are for you. And for those of you who need a refresher, because it's been so darn long since we've tackled this canvas, I decided to kind of do a random pattern-ish. I started up here in the corner and with that first section, and then this was the second, and this was the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and then these are the new ones we've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 there. So you might be able to gather, but just in case you missed it, I started up here and I'm just going diagonal, just until I hit a wall. And then I'm like, it's like a game of Pong. You know, the ball hits the wall and then it like goes this way until it hits a wall, and it goes that way till it hits a wall, and now it's going this way until it's going to hit that wall, and then we're going to go here, and then down here, and then down this way, and it's just going to kind of go like that. That's the pattern that we're doing. Kind of random, but not, if that makes sense. But anyway, so in the last episode, to recap, we did get a lot of information up here in the top corner where we are seeing what is pretty obvious to me, being familiar with the company and seeing a lot of these sort of genre imagery from Rokkari, that this is pretty clearly indicative of Rokkari Patch Kid. I'm pretty sure that's a Rokkari Patch Kid nameplate up here at this top. And then we get to see the kid herself. We get to see this here. We gather there's a hazel eye, there's some blonde hair, and kind of a little scrunchy in the nose, kind of that look of, in the eyebrow there too, kind of that attitudey, sassafrassy look of disdain and general RBF-ery. And then we get another huge clue with this section here of the rest of the face. We get there's a hint of a nose piercing here. There's a lip piercing here. So we know our subject is blonde with hazel eyes and some piercings, and has this glare of like, you're annoying me all the time. And immediately I picked up on that as a face I happen to think I see every single day. Like all day. It's a face that came out of me. Well, it did. And then we see some more hair inferences here. It's longer because you can see some hanging down, and there's braids, and I happen to know someone who has hazel eyes, RBF, a nasty attitude, facial piercings, blonde hair that she likes to braid, and I'm pretty quickly figured out that this could very well be
Me?
our very own Leah. I'm pretty sure I'm locked in on that. Then we get her outfit here, shoulder area with the sigil here. Not 100% on what that indicates, but I'm sure the expert on this person, the person herself, when the canvas is complete, will be able to clarify this here. And then over here, the light's kind of glaring, but there's some very phallic shaped mushrooms here. And I happen to know that if it is the subject, I think it is, they are very fond of phallic shapes, and probably in another life would have been, like in the 60s, would have been consuming this particular fungi. Then it moved down here, and we get a look at a cute, innocent looking creature eating contraband. And I happen to know that there's a creature in this house that likes to eat things that she shouldn't, and constantly is having stomach issues. She is also this color and has a face very much like this. Her name would be Charlotte. If that's who this is, that might be Charler. That's her nickname, Charler. But then we move down here and we get a lot more information. So this is the new sections that we've done with the new information. This right here, we get this block. And so we're starting to see a name, which again reinforces this is probably a Rokkari Patch Kid, and this would be the nameplate here. And on something right here, OTT, wait, is that OTTE? Yeah, and you know how to spell Charlotte? It ends in OTTE. And so that kind of makes the connection there for me pretty solid. And we do see a little paw right here. Further indication that this is a puppy, and potentially, probably Charlotte. And then we get some of the name here. So this is an E or an F, in my opinion. And this could be a J, an I, or an L right here. You can pipe in anytime you want if you have thoughts, Sundown.
All I see is OT.
OT, okay. And then we move to this section here and revealed more of the nameplate. We have something that's in either an R, a K. I think that's really the only two letters it could be. This looks like it could be an I or a T, but that wouldn't make sense. I don't know. And this looks like it could be a B or a D. So we're getting a little hints at the name potentially here. And so then we moved up here. We get some more nameplate and some more clues. This part of the nameplate, again, another I or J or L. And then right here we get some more and a hint on the edge and a hint in this corner. So it looks like it could be a U right there. So we get our first, I would argue, kind of confirmed letter. I don't think this could be any other letter right here. Let me know what you guys think, though. Let me zoom in just a little bit. You can see a little bit better. We'll take a closer look at all of it. I'll zoom you in and brush you around the canvas when we're done. But also I'm seeing something stringy here, or wormy. It gives me stringy vibes. It could be yarn. If it's who I think it is, in here, this would probably be yarn, because this person, if I'm correct, likes to crochet.
Well, if it's this person that you think, and that is not enough yarn.
No, she has like rooms of the house filled with yarn. But if it is Leah, that would make sense with the nameplate. This could be Leah here. The beginnings of a Leah. So that kind of reinforces that I might be right about the subject, and composition, nope, compounded with the Charlotte, and the yarn here. And then on the side we move up over here. There's some more very phallic symbol-y mushrooms, and from there we came over here. And this is where I got a little confused, because I'm like, Leah, not so much of a Carrie Berry type of person, but look at the eyes. That she would be totally down with doing, cross out the eyes, make it a little more gothic and doomy gloomy. So we do have like this bear type, stuffy situation, but its eyes are crossed out, which would, and if you look, it's not smiling. And then finally, we worked up to this section here, and we get more of the outfit, and that looks like some kind of wing right here, like a bat wing, which again, creepy mythological creatures, dark and creepy, like her mom. She likes this kind of stuff, so I would think that might be a bat wing. I am pretty convinced that this is my child. Our child, sorry, we share her.
Thank you.
I didn't make her on my own. So I'm pretty convinced that's who it is. I'm just really excited to see what else is hidden back here. Like what elements are hidden under all these papers. I'd like to see it, and I'd like to see if I'm right. I want to see what her name is here, how she's described. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, but I could be. I want to know what you guys think. Is this Leah and Charlotte? And, if so, what do you think the name is? What do you think that Rokkari named her? And are Rokkari and I going to be friends after this? Am I going to be friends with Eve after she did something like this to my daughter? I'm sure we will. But anyway, let's take a kind of zoomy, inny, panny, looky poo at all the sections so you can see them up close. We do have some moths in here, and moths are kind of, dark, creepy, occulty type symbology to some. I know my daughter likes bugs and stuff as long as they're not alive. And, yeah, there it is. That's the face we stare at every day. That eye, that look, that glare.
Yes.
There's some of that piercing on the nose and the lip. Notice that's not a smile. That's some RBF right there. And the blonde hair in a braid. And we got some of the shirt with the sigil on there. She's a big Game of Thrones fan. That could be, what is that? Is that House Stark? Or something with the wolves?
I believe so.
That's what that could be. And then there's some of those mushrooms there. The deceptively innocent face of a contraband eater. Mm-hmm. With a furry paw next to something that says "Ot," as in Charlotte. And some of the nameplate down here. What is her name? What is it? And there was that hint of yarn I was talking about there, or some kind of string. Don't think that's wormy. I think that's stringy or yarny.
If this is really our daughter, I know what that is.
What is it?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti. She is addicted to spaghetti. She will eat it breakfast, lunch, dinner, cold, hot. She don't care. Any form. More phallic type mushroom situation. And now that I'm looking at it, that is like the paw there in the corner of this stuffy with its eyes X'd out.
Oh, I see its foot too.
Do you?
Yeah, down at the bottom.
Oh,
the corner.
Yep. That is its foot right there too. Didn't even catch that until we started like digging in.
High five, son. No.
Yeah, good job. And then we have the shirt here with what appears to be a bat wing on it. So I wonder what she's doing in this picture. That's every section we have done so far. We're about 27 hours into this canvas, you guys. Lots of confetti, but that's how we get pictures that look this good. And as much as confetti sometimes makes me want to beat my face on the light board, you gotta suffer for the beauty sometimes, But yeah. Do you think this is our daughter, Sundown? Do you think that's the face of your daughter staring at you right there with that stank eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think that's innocent but secretly freaking a monster Charlotte down there?
Yeah, sweet and innocent.
She looks it, but doesn't act it all the time. But yeah, I'm interested in seeing what you guys think. Do you like this zigzag, this kind of like pong pattern I'm doing, where I hit a wall and then I go and I hit a wall and then I hit a wall and then I'm gonna go up here till I hit a wall? You know what I mean? Do you like that? It's kind of almost a oblong spiral we'll be doing, essentially, to reveal everything this canvas has to tell us. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on this, and I'm excited to have Figure It Out Friday back.
Yay!
Yay! All right, you guys. Well, that's my update for Figure It Out Friday. Maybe next episode we'll do a little bit of a whip and chat. While I finish up the final section, we'll see how he behaves and if he causes any more troubles, because he has been nothing but trouble for the last month since his surgery.
Facts.
I've been emergency room once, urgent care
The emergency room.
twice.
The emergency room wasn't my fault.
Because he's overdoing it. So I need to be more policey with him. So we'll see what we have time for. But yeah, is this format for the videos okay for a while until things get back to normal? Kind of a, here's what we did, let's talk about it and update it. I hope so. But in any event, let me know all the thoughts down in the comments below. And until next time, stay naughty.
Feast.